Hey, it's a superb day here in Martinborough and it's International Sauvignon Blanc Day, and that means that I just get to eat oysters and maybe have a look at Sauvignon Blanc in barrel and in bottle. So we've got here some Pacific oysters, which I've just had a lesson this morning on how to shuck properly from Rachel Tululai at Yellow Brick Road, and these are grown in Warkworth up near Auckland, New Zealand, by a great couple called Lisa and Andrew Hay. So I'm just going to test out my little lesson and notice that Rachel did lend me a glove and the shucking tool, so don't try this at home. So we're in Martinborough and mostly well known for Pinot Noir, but interestingly enough we've been growing Sauvignon for quite a long time, and some of our vineyards have got sort of up to 22 years of age. And I guess our sort of a house style is more textural wines that really wanting length and real persistence on the palate. One of the key features of our region is that we naturally have very low yields. We're really exposed to the south, so often our spring we have very poor weather, which can result in lower than ideal for some people cropping levels. But it is really what makes our wine the style that it is. I guess in terms of really promoting that style and taking the fruit through, portions that we do about 20% in barrel, and then this year 2014 I've got some samples here that we're going to have a look at. We've even gone further than that and done on skins ferment in barrel, so the ferment happens with the skins in the barrel for up to a month, and really getting quite interesting floral aromatics and sort of a really more defined phenolic structure on that. So we're going to have a look at those.
No, looking forward to it.
But I am going to try and attempt to shuck a few more oysters.
Shuck some more, that would be great.
So what we've got here is some different portions of our 2014 Sauvignon Blanc. The first one Clive's poured is the tank ferment. So this is the portion that we fermented in tank, as the label said, so it should be slightly more pure.
It's got a real weight to it though.
And part of our style is that we go really dry, so that you can really see the sort of sucked in sort of minerality that we get, especially with the older vines. Very fresh and zingy, but I guess because here, if you know the Martinborough Terrace, it's incredibly gravelly, and so our canopies don't grow that big, and part of that means that we probably have less herbaceous character and more, I guess, a sort of structure, slightly riper fruit spectrum. In terms of riper, it means a little more, fleshy, white flesh fruits rather than, herbaceous. Sometimes we get a little bit of fennel bulb, that's the sort of bit that pulls it back in. It can even be quite spicy and floral. And then we do different portions. The next portion we're going to have a look at is portions fermented in barrel, and also the portion fermented with on skins ferment. So basically crushing or stemming the fruit into large 600 litre barrels, and then letting it ferment on the skins and actually just really gently punching it down each day.
So that was in that 500 litre barrel, was it?
Yeah.
So were you rolling that?
We rolled a little bit, but it was actually sort of easier just to gently punch the top down.
God, that's so different, isn't it?
So what you get with that skins contact is a real sort of zing, a real floralness on the nose.
But it's not overly skinsy.
Almost a little bit of elderflower, I think. You can see the wines are really cloudy, and this wine won't be bottled till August, so it just gets time to drop out, dissipate all these lees, and settle there, sitting on the lees until bottling. I really like that. I really like the sort of tension that it's added to the blend.
Fantastic. And do we end up with a blend?
I think we should end up with a blend. We've got another tank here, and this is Southdown, but this one's going through a little bit of malolactic, and so really with the style we're looking for a really lovely balance, and because it's very, very dry, I'm just adjusting the acidity a little bit by putting this one tank through malo, so converting the malic acid to lactic acid. And it just really gives it, it's also just another complexing, gives it more texture.
Right, let's put a blend together.
Yeah. A reasonable dash of this. A reasonable dash, a smaller dash of that.
And a bigger dash of this.
Bigger dash of that.
So when?
Yep, I reckon that's brilliant. So I think we need some more oysters here. So I'm going to get back to work.
Shaka.
Go, Clive.
Thank you.
Oh, it's great to be alive, isn't it? Really interesting that, you know, it's completely dry, but it has so much weight, and that's where just the lower cropping level and the older vines, when the roots are just getting down a lot further than the young vines do, that we're just getting this weight to really carry it. And I guess the texture coming through from the barrel ferment portions and leaving it settling on lees, doing a little bit of lee stirring, just sort of brings it all together. And okay, so we're going to continue on eating our oysters, and thank you so much for coming in and checking us out here at Rangi and enjoying our bit of fun. Cheers.
Cheers.